Get to know about the latest events at Far East Broadcasting Company Philippines in its mission of communicating the good news of Jesus Christ on air, online, and on the ground. Here is Dan Andrew Cura for The President's Report.
A good day to all of you, and we're so glad that you can tune in today as we welcome yet a brand new month. Could you believe it? You know, August is a special time for all of us because we're celebrating the National Language Month or Buwan ng Wikang Pambansa. Last week, the Commission on the Filipino Language announced this year's theme, Filipino at mga katutubong wika, kasangkapan sa pagtuklas at paglikha. In English, Filipino and ethnic languages, tools for discovery and creation. This recognizes the role of language not only in communication, but also as a key in discovering and understanding our history and identity as a nation. In the same way, language is our primary tool in communicating the good news of Jesus Christ in our world. So today, let's delve deeper into the concept of heart language in understanding God's profound love for every tribe, tongue, and nation. I'm your friend Dan Andrew. Do join me in this episode of The President's Report. It was in the Commonwealth government led by then President Manuel L. Quezon when the Philippines began to lay a foundation to become a fully independent nation. As part of the government's efforts to promote unity and national identity, a standardized form of Tagalog, the primary local language in the capital city of Manila, was adopted as the national language and was named Filipino. Since then, Filipino was taught in schools alongside English as the official language of instruction up to this very day. However, in the year 2012, the Department of Education implemented the mother tongue-based multilingual education or MTB-MLE across all public schools. This policy mandates the use of the local mother tongue as the language of instruction in kindergarten to grade 3. Studies showed that learners understand classroom content better when taught in the language that they commonly speak at home. As a result, students gained confidence to participate in class. In addition, parents were able to contribute to their children's learning as well. For children of ethnic minorities, the use of their mother tongue in school helps to retain their sense of cultural identity. In the long run, this seeks to preserve minority languages, ensuring that these languages will not die due to the lack of practical use. The very same principle applies to our mission. Heart language is a term used to define the particular language or dialect that is understood and spoken by the people we want to reach with the gospel. But this is not simply a translation of the word from one language to another. The key here is language that communicates to the heart. Before we came to know Christ, our identity is often tied to the culture we grew up in. This is why hearing the gospel in our native language evokes a sense of familiarity, an emotional connection that helps us better understand the relevance of the gospel in our lives. After all, the gospel is for everyone. Romans chapter 1 verse 16 says, "It is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jews and then to the Gentiles." As the listeners receive the message, God's work in their heart to make them a new creation in Christ. One of the results of heart language missions are the Tiboli people in South Cotabato in Mindanao. In the past, no broadcast in their language was available until FEBC-focused language-based programs went for them. Upon hearing the gospel in their heart language, many in the tribes converted to Christianity and use the Bible today as a guide to life. Today, our FEBC station based in Coronadal, South Cotabato, 1062 DXKI AM, broadcasts programs for various people groups in this culturally diverse region, which includes Tiboli, Blaan, Ilonggo, Ilocano. This has been possible with the help of our broadcast partners who are multilingual and native speakers of these ethnic minority languages. By God's grace, our 13 local radio stations broadcast gospel in over 26 native languages. This includes the primary local language like Tagalog, English, Chinese, and Cebuano, as well as indigenous languages like Chavacano, Iranon, Tausug, and Magindanaon, to name just a few. But there are still more to reach, and the challenge ahead is to produce more programs in the regional languages and to set up additional stations, especially in areas where there is a minimal or no Christian witness at all. If you would like to support FEBC in this mission, please visit our official website, donatenow.febc.ph, where you can make a direct donation online. And you may also reach us through FEBC Radio Facebook page or send us an email through info@febc.ph. If you have specific questions and in the other ways to give your support to the ministry, please feel free to contact us. God's enabling, we will be building partners with like-minded organizations and individuals, allowing us to accomplish this vast work ahead of us, one heart language at a time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, I'm your friend, Dan Andrew, and this has been The President's Report. Again, do take care. The pandemic is still here, and God richly bless you.
You've just heard The President's Report. If you would like to support the work of Far East Broadcasting Company Philippines, please visit our website, donatenow.febc.ph, or email us at info@febc.ph for your questions or suggestions.